Good morning, everyone. Apologies for being away for a while, but you know, life happens. It's been cold and grey and wet in the UK over the winter, and trying to film on my own with the camera equipment and keep it all dry just wasn't going to happen. And I'm doing this for fun, not trying to annoy anybody. So yeah, bit of a delay. Weather's improving, longer days. Yeah, let's see if we can get back to putting a few more videos. So recently I've been playing, and if you've seen the videos I've shot at Melbourne, you know I tend to take mid-irons off the tees because the holes aren't too long, and then rely on hitting wedges in. And I've been missing. I've been hitting some fat wedges, and some thin wedges, just not been going great. And as I lean into that as my way of playing, I need to improve that. So this morning I've come down to Cambridge Lakes, the local par 3 course, which I've said before. Great little practice ground. 9 par 3s, get the wedges out. Let's see if we can improve some things. First hole, flag is 88. It's either a very long 60 or taking a bit off the 56. A little 9 o'clock 56 wedge. Yeah. That's about as good as I can get for a first shot in the morning, I think. End of February, it's still cold. It's like 2 degrees out here and there's a bit of a frost on the ground. But it's nice and light, it's nice and sunny. And my wedges haven't been going great recently, so I thought I'd come back out to Cambridge Lakes, little par 3 course, and see what we can do. Fingers crossed I don't spray it around too much. It's cold, it's frosty, but the greens don't look solid. So we have a nice morning. Okay. Frosty greens either going to be really slow or it's going to skid. I'm just going to do both. Let's just put a nice straight putt on it and keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, skid to start and then slow. Okay. Nice little par to start. Okay, second hole should be slightly longer. 108. 108. So one's playing slightly short, one's playing slightly long. 108 yards, so 52 degree wedge should be 100 and wow, that's quite frozen. 52 degree wedge is 110 club. Let's try to just not knock the cover off it. Oh! Well, that was my foot completely going out from under me. Yeah, that's one of the problems here. When it's this frozen. The greens are actually, judging by that first shot, reasonably receptive. But the frost is enough to make the mats solid, and unless I put pointy metal spikes in, which I haven't done, the mats are, well, like playing on wet plastic or frozen plastic, as they actually are. So I'm going to have to deal with that, but it's going to make this hole very tricky if I even find my ball. Okay, so I did find the ball, but what I didn't find when I got back is any footage. I seem to have pressed the record button to stop recording and have not pressed the record button to record the shot. So this is me walking between my second shot and my third. Nice little 60 degree wedge, but out of a fluffy lie in the rough, just under hit it. You can just see it there next to the bunker. I chipped that one just onto the green. And then 2 putted. So walked away with a rather disappointing double bogey. Never mind, on to the next hole. Okay, 103 yards. So I'm going to take the 52 again and try and be gentle with it in order to avoid my foot slipping again. That mat is, yeah. Foot went a bit again, not as badly. Okay, I think I'm probably pin high with that, but it's let it go out to the right. Could have been worse. Where's the hole? There it is. It is nice out here though. I said earlier it's about 2 degrees, but I mean you can see gorgeous sunshine out here. Main problem I've got at the moment is the hand I'm using to hold the camera with is getting rather cold. So yeah, not a great double bogey on the second there, but tee shot was poor from that foot slip. Have to take more care of that. Quite pleased with the putting though. If you've been following me on threads, you'll know I've been trying to do something every day to improve my game, and the fallback position on that is get the putting mat out and do some putting practice, and it really does help. Surprising that, isn't it? Okay, this is a tricky little one. Ball is sat down, rough, not a lot of green to work with. I'm not going to get any stop at all anyway, so I'm just going to try and bump this a yard short of the green and hope it kind of scuttles on. Oh, evil bounce. Just off the green, but I'm not sure it matters on a day like today. Tricky green, this one. Goes up and down all over the place. Jumped a little bit out the gate. Just wipe all of the frost off that ball. Not giving that enough. It was right on line as well. Oh dear. Having just said my putting's improving, I'll go and do that. Hey ho. Longest hole on the course, which is the one I'm most worried about slipping on the mat, obviously then. We are playing at 138 today. 9-iron's 145, pitching wedge is 130. Let's take the pitching wedge and not worry if it's short, because it should be short. Yeah, a good gentle stroke, didn't push off the right leg, and so yeah, it's quite way short. Yeah, well short. That was a good strike. Just took a bit off it so that the foot didn't go. Yeah, that was a poor club choice. That was a club choice for good conditions. Not, it's going to be short anyway, you're taking some off it, you try not to power through it. Yeah, it's 30 yards. So I aim to drop it 10 yards short, and I've dropped it 30 yards short. Well, let's try the 60. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Good recovery with the 60. Still left me with a what? That's a good 15-foot putt, something like that. This green is mostly in the shade still, so it's very frozen. Come on, through the line. Oh, just borrowed off at the end. Oh, I thought that was in. Okay, good recovery from a poor tee shot. So next hole, we are going to take one club extra, aren't we? Not one club less. 118. Right, so we are going to take the pitching wedge, which is a 130 club. And we are not going to knock the cover off it. We are not going to slip. We're just going to put the ball on the green. This mat is one of the older ones and feels like bare wet concrete, so I really am going to have to be careful not to slip on this one. Nice gentle wedge. Yes. Yeah, even that short. Yeah, so even that short, and that should have been a good 10 yards long. Okay, I took a bit off it, but it just shows when you're swinging properly, how much power comes through the bottom half as you go swing, your hips pushing off the legs, pushing off the ground. Yeah, a shot that should have been 10 yards long has come up quite a way short. And actually appreciated how close to the front of the green this was. And again, I've got no green to work with. I'm coming on all the wrong sides. I'm just going to put an 8-iron again, just to try and scuttle it across the front and just gently roll it on. Yeah, like that. 4 or 5 feet. There we go. Par City. So what's that? 2 pars, 2 doubles, and a single. 5 over through 5. I mean, that sounds better than 5 over through 4, but not a lot better. Okay, 6th hole, shortest hole on the course. What are we doing today? 88 yards. So is that the full 56? Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, full 56. 52 is 110 club. Yes, that is a lovely shot. Oh, come on. Frozen greens and it's just spun its way back off the front of the green. Oh, that's cruel. We're going to have a look when we get there, but I think that pitched about a foot from the hole. And then it's actually backspun on a slightly frosty frozen green somehow. And it's pulled itself back off the green. Okay, yeah, so there's the ball. It's come all the way back off the green. And there is the pitch mark. Frost has melted on this bit of the green. It is very soft, so that would explain it. But I mean, yeah, that's 18 inches from the hole. That's pitched and come back. What, 25 feet, something like that. Right, over slightly right to left. Oh, I've left that short again. Just push through the line. Focus on the line. Push through the... Thank you. Par. Yay. 5 over after 6, after 2 pars in a row. Good. This is more like it. 125 yards. So... pitch and wedge. This mat has obviously had the sun on it for a couple of hours. It's away from the trees, and so he's not frozen, although he's not, still doesn't feel the grippiest thing ever, so still going to be careful. We're just going to try and put one into the heart of the green. Oh, caught that fat. I have no idea where it's gone. I'm going to hit a provisional because there is a lake over there, remember. Oh, I've caught that a bit fat as well, but that has gone dead straight. I think that'll be better than the first one, wherever the first one's ended up. Well, I found the first one, which has come left and long. And the second one, which is a bright orange ball, or bright red ball, that should have been in the middle of the green, I can't find. This is bizarre. Anywho, this is the ball that counts. Got loads of green to work with, but of course it's completely frozen, so I have no idea what it's going to do. So I'm going to hit 52 and just try and float it about halfway and keep our fingers crossed, I guess. Chest up. No, that's not, unless it really kicks on. Actually, that's done pretty well considering. You always got to check in the hole, haven't you? Just in case. That's weird. That's really weird. Very slightly right side of the hole here. I don't think it's going to do much. It's going to go in the hole is what it's going to do. 3 pars. And no orange ball. Okay. 5 over after 7. On a nice little run, let's see if we can't carry on. 8th hole is playing 98 yards to the pin. So we take the 52, which is 110 club, and go a little easy on it. Mat is semi-frozen. Just going to aim for the middle of the green. The flag is, looks like back right, and this green is like an upside down dish. It shelves off in all directions. I pushed it a bit right, which means I've actually pushed it onto the flag. Oh, slightly right the flag, which means it's pitched on that right hand side of the green, and then it's kicked right, so I'm off the right hand side of the green. So just walking down the 8th, I know roughly where my ball is. I'm just looking for the provisional I hit on 7. That I can only think came through the green. I mean, come on. It's bright red. How can I not find a bright red ball that I hit into the middle of the green? Golf. Yay. It's landed on and then kicked off this way. 60. Nowhere to go. Oh, and that's no. Okay. Pick your club, then walk up and go no. So I'm gonna hit an 89 because there's a lump behind the ball. I can't get into the back of the ball properly, so I'm just gonna hit one of those. Just scuff it through the rough jobs again. That went a smidge more oomph, but 6-8 feet away. It's not too bad. Got a chance at it. Just push through the line on the ball. Oh, you dummy. You dummy. I've left that half a roll short. Ah. My cowardly putting continues. Oh, that's a shame. Putt was dead on line, just half a ball roll short of the hole, and my cowardly putting continues. Much better on the lines, generally more confidence, but I'm still leaving putt short. I'm really not going to want to do press-ups on a frozen course. But that's for another video. 128 yards. Which I think means the flag is somewhere in the middle. So we're going to hit the pitching wedge, which should be a 130 club. And if it comes up a bit short, we're safe. There's water off the back of this hole, so we don't want to be anywhere near that. Just cut that a bit. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, so we're off the right hand side of the green now. I think we're probably short as well. Hope so, because there is a bunker over there. Yeah, I continue to work on all the things I'm regularly doing wrong, and as soon as I stop working on them, my swing just naturally tends to get very steep, very high hands, So yeah, constantly thinking about keeping the top of the backswing position nice and low, and then not casting over the top on the downswing. The other thing I've noticed on some of these videos is my right knee, my right leg gets completely locked, which blocks me and it means I can't turn properly. So I'm also doing some drills keeping that knee soft. Okay, yeah, so short, not as left as I thought. Not too bad in terms of the amount of green to work with. And chip a little 52 and try and flight it about a yard onto the green. Oh, too much? Yeah. Good yard, too much on that. I just pushed it a bit right. Push through the line. Go on, go on, go on. I've dead weighted that and it's just drifted off at the end. Missed the putt. Finished with a bogey. 7 over for a 34. Surprising nobody. Shame about that foot slip right at the start. Another round of 34 at the Cambridge Lakes. Yeah, shame about that second foot slipping and being way off. So that was that first double. Only 3 putt of the round there on the third. Still a bit disappointing to get another double there. And then a poor club choice on 4. But most of the rest of it, not too bad. Still completely bemused as to where that ball went on 7. Provisional ball hit, was absolutely going to the middle of the green, and never found it. Luckily we found the first, so didn't pull a double on that one. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe. I'm going to try and get videos out now every couple of weeks if I can. I know we've been a bit delayed over winter and various other things going on that nobody really needs to know about. But yeah, going to try and play at a few other courses, see if they'll let me get the drone out to play at those, and start posting a few more videos. So yeah, like and subscribe. This has been yet another YouTube golfer. Have fun out there.